Yes, it is the 500 Sub Extravaganza. So we are sitting at 502 right now. We have ran the randomizer, and as soon as the intro's over, we will announce the winner.
Here locally in the community. Make sure y'all go check out Meat Cat Body by Jeremy Jones.
That's right. We ran the randomizer. We know who the winner is. We worked hard to get to this 500 subs over the past 2.5 seasons here. And I hope he's in the chat. If you're in YouTube, make sure you say you're here because I want this guy to be here when I announce it because he says he never wins anything. And no smoking dad, it's not you.
Wow, we're taking a shot at the Pops just like right off the bat. No,
Well,
it's
because
not
he
you, Dad.
said if he didn't win, it's rigged. So evidently it's rigged, but I didn't run the numbers. Von Doom did.
And I didn't give a shit who won.
Right. We just had a couple people who were like, please God, no. Well, that means I'm mathematically eliminated. No, sir. You don't
Wait,
know
wait.
that yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, I said I hope they show up soon in the chat. Never mind. You were the first one in the chat. The 500 Club. Yes, Broski Bear, you were in it. And oh, so close. It only missed you by like 160 subs. And Ricky, believe it or not, it missed you by like 20. So you weren't far off, but it's someone who's been here a while. I'm hoping I see him pop in soon. I
Broski
knew
Bear, you
you
should send
didn't
us your
want
address
to.
anyway.
Say what?
Broski Bear should send us his address anyway.
Yeah, broski, go ahead and send us your address. We'll
I'll
send you
send it.
something just for being a Bear fan that signed up. How's that? And Ricky, Matt Henry says, good evening, JB, and congrats on 500. Keto says, Broski Bear, good evening, JB and Broski. Where's my new tires? No, Patty, it wasn't you either.
There's my new tires. Love it.
But I did get the approval on that 25 off. So that's the extra part of it.
JB, I had a great idea.
What?
For next season, if they want to renew the sponsorship, they could just send me a set of tires.
James Burgess hops in the chat. Missed me by a mile. Wish I could say the same about the whiskey bottle that chick threw at me Saturday night. Believe it or not, James Burgess, you are the winner. I need your address, my friend. Lorenzo Allen, 500 subs. Unbelievable milestone. What up, though, fellas? Thank you, sir. Speaking of which, on Tuesdays at 8 p.m., when I do not have to be on Inside the Pigskin, I will be a part of Nothing But the Smoke. Let's go.
Oh, that's the show with Lorenzo and King Homer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Beastrilla.
King Homer.
He says, coming at you.
I'm gonna make a cup for Bistrilla that's literally Homer Simpson in a Lions jersey with a crown on.
Oh my God, I love it. Can you make one of Daniel Jones with a glass leg for yourself?
Nope.
Fuck yeah, took my test Saturday. Now this. He's happy as all get out.
Well,
Congratulations, James. What were we giving away this time, Von Doom?
Tumbler.
Tumbler?
Tumbler.
You wouldn't happen to have any spare T-shirts in like a 2X, would you? Moonscar Blades doing the
I'd have to look.
reverse Broski Bear look. I love it, bro. There, Moonscar.
I'd have to look.
If you do, I would like to put one of the KCB Sports logos on it for them.
Not a problem.
Okay, and I'll help pay for the shipping.
Okay.
He goes, thanks, kick ass. Now, which tumbler do you want? Do you want to fuck the pack, fuck the Bears, or do you want the skull with the bandit, or the NFL draft one, James Burgess,
Ooh. Or a fuck cousin Jay.
or the fuck the Bears? Yeah, that's it. Isn't that when you made that one? It was after he started coming in the chat.
Yes.
Can you make the New York Giants a good QB, Von Doom?
Not a freaking chance. But that's exactly what I want, though, because I don't want a good QB this year. I would like a new quarterback, is what I would like.
I know. I have heard you gripe about it consistently, but yet say that Daniel Jones is better than Trevor Lawrence by 1% in completion percentage. The NFL draft one. That's what he wants, Von Doom. The one like this.
Okay.
Moonscar Blade says FTP Tumblr time. Yes, the fuck the pack one. Motown hosted the best draft ever. Yeah, so far, yeah, you can't deny that. But this is the FTP one for anybody that wants it. They do go for $25 shipped, right, Rondum?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's for a 20-ounce tumbler.
Yes, sir.
Could be Justin Fields. That dude sucks. Ooh.
That's fun. But, I'll say this, too, though. With the Daniel Jones thing, he did exactly what we wanted him to do. But played an aggressive game of football. Tried to get it downfield. Like that decision on the one interception where he tried to throw it to Hyatt. It wasn't a bad decision. It was the right person to throw to. He just underthrew it. And if you look at it, it doesn't look like his knee is very stable.
Yep. Go Lions all day long, Eric Whitson said. I got to go see what that link is. Showing up on here. Von Doom has as many NFL touchdowns as Caleb. Oh, that's on the Facebook side. That's why. I'm like looking on the YouTube side. I was like, where's that link?
Everybody's got a fucking bag on Caleb.
Hey.
I told you what I hope he does now.
Yeah, I know.
Just because I'm tired of everybody shitting on the guy. But that's jaded too because everybody shits on Daniel Jones, and I don't hope he has a good year at all. Yeah, they are.
Sent SJB, and it will be treated with honor. All right. I have that. I will copy that information and forward it to Mr. Leonard right here. There's his address and everything, sir.
Ooh, got it.
How long does it take to do those for him, approximately?
Like I don't know. The actual process, like 25, 30 minutes.
but to get it all shipped out, probably a week at worst.
By like Saturday.
Okay, awesome. Well,
Me too.
congratulations, James Burgess. I'm glad it's one of our diehards that got it. It would have been nice to give it to a brand new guy, but at the same time, there's something to be said about people who have been here every night forever.
Not wrong there.
Von Doom has just as many NFL touchdowns as Caleb. Patty Grimes. He's wait. Nope, that's not true because Caleb rushed one in. He has one more than Von Doom.
Bastard. Taking my thunder like that.
I had to for a second there. Detroit fan report. Congratulations, bro, on breaking 500. Thank you, Neil. Good to see you. Unless that's Sky or Tori hiding behind the logo of the channel. I believe that's Bandit. Man, it's been a long time coming. But you know what? It actually got here a hell of a lot faster than 250 did.
Big time.
I mean, the growth has been amazing. We're already at 502 today. We hit 500 while live last night. We had somebody go, "I'll be 500," and he clicked subscribe right there on the spot. I was like, "Yes."
That's kind of freaking cool, actually.
Well, because he asked some questions and we answered, and just like I always do, I've always been good talking to the chat, and that's what people like. That's why they stick around. They like that interaction. They like to feel that they're a part of something. And it is Neil, aka the Bandit. All right, Bandit. Good to see you, brother. And Patty Grimes says you can still catch up, Von Doom, to Caleb.
No, I can't. I couldn't throw a football or run one in at all right
You
now.
gotta
The only way I
still
would
go
catch
in.
up is if I grabbed the football in my arms, laid on my side, and rolled in.
I remember the early crawl, James Burgess said. Things are moving nicely now. Yes, sir.
And eventually, we're going to expand to other fans. Ones that we don't have to be homerish about,
Yeah.
and I don't have to pick on.
I've never been the true homer the entire time. That's one of the reasons why you like co-hosting with me.
You're not wrong.
Because if I was just a homer, you'd have left me as quick as you left the other two.
Dude, those guys, man, they make you want to take a bath with a toaster.
And James Burgess says, and you earned every sub. In the beginning, when I was trying to grow and I was getting maybe 100 subs a season, Von Doom was like, "Man, you really put yourself out there." What did I tell you, Von Doom?
We talked about today,
You
actually.
remember, you remember that line I used?
Not off the top of my head.
I
What was
self
it?
promote harder than a pimp next to a naval base the day before payday.
Yep. That was the line.
I mean, every time I go somewhere, if I'm wearing my Lions gear, they say, "Oh, you're a Lions fan?" Yep, not just a fan. I make sure that they know I do everything. I write about them, I talk about them, I podcast about them. And now I've been to the draft and training camp. I've been to games as a fan, but not as a press person yet, and that's the next goal. I will get there. Just like Mike Kimber made it a goal of his to get on the radio, and he's now on the radio. Congrats to Mike Kimber.
Mike Kimber. Micro Mike.
Yes, sir. AKA Hutch Jr. Remember when we said Daniel Jones is trash and the Giants are a dumpster fire? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Orlando.
You know
Oh,
what? I used to like you, Orlando.
oh, good God. He comes in hard right off the rip, didn't he?
Yeah, the commie prick.
Congratulations again to James Burgess. Congratulations on passing your exam. Oh my God, it would be. You know how cool that would be for me to post a selfie out of one of the press rooms, whether it's a road game, a home game, whatever. Hey, look at who I'm with. It would be amazing. I'd be honored. And yes, it would be shown right on the podcast the following day we're live. Orlando Escobrano +1 with the laughy face from James Burgess.
What was that
Uh-oh.
address again? Who won that? Smart ass.
But we do have an announcement to make. The Lions signed a UFL linebacker from the Brahmas. He's played for 3 other teams in the NFL, taken 1,366 snaps on special teams. He had 1 year where he played in 2 games, had 31 total tackles, 2 sacks, and about 4 tackles for loss. God, I don't want to butcher this name. Joel Igwebunaye. Another Nigerian name I probably butchered.
Brad Holmes loves the Nigerians, man.
But that's due to Malik Jefferson getting hurt and got sent to the IR after the game on Saturday. So Malik Jefferson is no longer a liability because he was one of the worst guys on the roster. So I decided not to include him in my bottom 4 today.
Question for you, man. Do you think Brad Holmes just signed so many Nigerian players just to hear announcers screw up the name?
I think so.
Because
'Cause
that's definitely some shit I would do.
but Quinn started it with Oranwarie, remember?
Yeah.
And
Imani
I
Alora.
remember that getting butchered for about half a season. Sorry, haven't seen VD since Jones' last game. He looked so bad. And Yoli Cruz, top fan of Huddle Sports Network on Facebook, saying hello. Thank you, Yoli. Oh, I just went into the sports talk thing. And Brendan complaining about a woman walking too fast almost killed him. Favorite Nigerian player, Christian Okoye.
Nightmare.
And James Virgin says, never know when the foreign pipelines pay off. Look what being ahead of the rest of the league in Euro scouting did for the Red Wings. 100%.
That's because nobody over there knew enough to not want to go to Detroit.
Hey, they came here and won some Stanley Cups. That was cool.
They did. I'll give them that. I'm sticking with what I said, though.
That's fine. I'm just glad they didn't go to the Rangers
Yeah. The Rangers.
or the Islanders.
I'm a Devils fan.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, look at some of the guys in the pathways. There's a guy for the Chiefs that might make the roster. The little rugby player that was catching stuff from everybody at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is about that guy, but he looks fast as crap on that field. I'm glad we stopped him because he was leading the team in yak yards. Everybody bragging about Everybody's bragging about Nate Suckfelt having a 61-yard touchdown pass, not realizing he threw it 15 yards and Caden Davis did the rest with his leg.
Correct.
Those of us that watch the game know. I was like, "Oh my god." The first guy missed a tackle. The second guy missed a tackle. I said, "Oh shit, he's gone." Suckbelt gets credited with the touchdown he didn't earn. Trivia: the first boat of freedom slaves that went back to Africa settled mostly in Nigeria. Nice. It's a trivia fact, not a trivia question. But who was your standouts in your game where you got bombed by the Texans?
That defensive tackle, undrafted kid. What the hell is his name?
Okay.
I can't think of his name off the top of my head. But he freaking chased down that running back like freaking 30 freaking yards at over 300 damn pounds and ran his ass down. I was like, man, big men
Find out
don't move
for you.
like that.
I can find out for you real quick who it was. Just
Unfortunately, I had to work, so I didn't get to watch my game because it was on a goddamn Saturday.
oh, and it was in Houston. No wonder why you were screwed. But anyways, it didn't help that Daniel Jones threw 2 picks.
The one, okay, he underthrew the ball. The other one was a good throw. The guy just made a good play on that ball. But what was he, like 17 of, no, he was like 11 of 18, 2 wins, like 178 yards. So it
You
wasn't
said
a bad game.
you said it was a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
It wasn't him. Another corner. We know who that is. Was it the Okereke? Nope, that's
I
another
think so.
linebacker.
No, it wasn't Okereke. It was,
Another linebacker. God, everybody on your team's a linebacker.
yeah, we lost a couple of them too.
Another linebacker. Another.
Hang on.
Oh, there it is. Timmy Horn,
Hang on. Let me double check to make sure.
number 96. Does that sound right?
Um, Hang on.
Or
No,
is it
Elijah Chapman.
Elijah Chapman? Okay.
Yep. Chased down an NFL running back, 45 yards on nothing but hustle and desire. Dude was like 300 freaking pounds, ran his ass down.
Okay. So he's out of SMU. You know that's a track team that plays football, right?
Okay. He
That's
was
why.
still 300 pounds, undrafted.
Well, 6 foot 278, close enough.
That, you look at that man, you tell me 278, and I'll tell you where.
He's only
That's
6 foot
bullshit.
tall. That's the
I don't,
point.
dude, look at his big ass. He like 350.
Who do you want to draft at QB next year, VD? Sanders or Ewers?
Ewer, I'm cool with either one of them, but I like Ewers more because he's going to stay in the pocket and not try to run. Where Sanders is going to think he's more athletic than he really is and try to get out of the pocket.
Quinn Cook in the chat. What's up, Quinn?
Don't bring that hatred here, devil.
Yeah, no crap talk between the brothers here. It's all about Lions or Giants.
Yeah.
So that was your standout from the game? Okay, considering you guys
Yo,
only scored 10 points, I get it.
like, I don't expect a lot yet.
I know. It's preseason. Bunch of backups.
Yep. Malik Neighbors showed he's Malik Neighbors. Slayton caught a deep ball.
He says he just got back from the store. That's good. I heard your wife tried to kill Brennan by walking too fast. Ooh, Cooper Beebe's brother was forced to retire due to medical reasons at Kansas State. That's sad to hear.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
I just wanted more than two people here before I made the announcement, and it was really cool that as we got to like almost 10, James Bird just popped in the chat. Green Bay scored relentlessly against the Broncos. I think you have that backwards. Oh, Knicks looked really good in that game. College predictions, it's got to be Ohio State. If not, Day's losing his job. I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon wins the division. Season opener the 31st versus UT Martin. I don't have faith that Ryan Day remembers how to coach a team to win.
I think Oregon's going to be a lot better in the next couple of years than anybody really thinks, especially with that dude saying they have an unlimited NIL now.
Right. Basically, Nike is saying, here you go. Here's a blank check.
That's exactly what he said. I think he's just like, I just want to see a freaking championship for my school.
Man, what a great day, though. But we picked up another linebacker to replace another injured one. I think Isaac Williams and Baki have pretty much cemented their spot on the roster. What do you think, Von Doom?
Nah, they're both bums. They're going to get cut next week. Watch. Yeah. Oh, I actually do have something else too, though. The Giants, what the hell did they do? They cleared up another like $4 million in cap today by restructuring some of Andrew Thomas's contract. It puts us just about 18 million now, and they still have another 10 million on the books they could restructure and clear up. But it's just really kind of one of those things like, who the hell are you going for right now? What do you have planned that you need to move that money now? I think we need a cornerback.
Well, Stephen Gilmore just got signed. He went to the Vikings for 1 year, $7 million with $3 million in incentives, a total of a $10 million contract.
Mm-hmm.
James Burgess says, P.S. Was it just me, or did the Williams kid really look like a guy who really wants an NFL paycheck? Yes, it wasn't just you. What's with the stuff we're saying we're going after another X wide receiver, JB? Um, they didn't say anything about going after another X. I don't know what anybody's talking about. What
A
Dan
couple podcasters and pages have been saying it all day.
I know. What Dan Campbell actually said is Brad and I are talking. If no one steps up, we are going to look for another wide receiver. They didn't say anything about the X or the Y. City of Green Bay, the mayor is still playing hardball with them. Don't know what's going on with that yet. But anyways, I think a perfect signing would be somebody with vet presence that knows how to run routes and catch a lot of footballs. Hunter Renfro.
No. No. I like Hunter Renfro a lot, but you need a tall guy. You need a guy who's just going to be in there, be that big body receiver, going to get up, make the contested catch, and get blasted, and just take that away from St. Brown getting hit all the time doing it.
Who is that does it consistently in the free agency pool? There isn't a single one.
There isn't one. You need to trade for one if you want one.
Right, and they're not trading for one. They're looking at free agency, and in free agency, the best one available to me for how long he plays each year and everything else is Hunter Renfro. Julio Jones doesn't play a full season anymore. Michael
Hunter
Thomas
Renfro's still
never
slow.
played. Michael Thomas has never played a full season since his rookie contract.
You know what, though? Slant boy and slant god would be a great combination.
I don't think so.
Sure, they would. You get them both running the slant, you just get JMO running the streak, and you're good.
Yeah, there might be some surprises come Cup Day, but we got a whole nother week for that. Because the game is at 1 p.m. Saturday. That Sunday, you're going to start to see the axe fall. And that's Dan Campbell's worst day. He hates telling these guys they didn't make the team.
Well, they should have played better then, right?
I know, but you get an attachment to him when you're the coach like that, and I get what he's saying. In a way, they become your illegitimate children that you start to care about because you met them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Any veteran wide receiver on the bubble anywhere? Yeah, DPJ's on the bubble. 100%. I think Leaf is safe because I think he's our main return guy as well as a wide receiver. Yeah, that ain't happening. They just signed him. They can't afford to get rid of him. They're in almost cap hell this year with what they spent on Mike Evans.
He is worth it.
And he's worth every penny. 1,000 yards every year for 10 straight seasons, right?
Something like that.
8 years, 10 years, whatever. Give it to DJ Moore's agent because with that new contract that's 100% guarantee, he'll be the only wide receiver to have the first 10 years of his entire career fully guaranteed.
DJ Moore?
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
James Burgess, this is not the wide receiver Baker's looking for. King SJ in the chat. Thank you. And Mike is worth every dime. 100%.
Granted, he's not the same guy he was 5 years ago, but he's still gonna get you those freaking yards. Still gonna go up and make those catches.
Still going to get some touchdowns.
Yep.
And that roster is the reason why I said it's not a foregone conclusion the Falcons win that division. That's still a good roster in that division.
Very good roster.
The Saints, not so much. The Panthers, absolutely not.
You know what my biggest hope for this entire NFL season is? That the Jets do not waste Malachi Corley's rookie season.
Oh, in other words, so you hope that Rodgers doesn't get injured.
You're goddamn right.
Plus
Also,
one.
because I have freaking Garrett Wilson in fantasy. No, seriously, think about this. His first 2 years in the league, both years over 1,000 yards receiving, however many touchdowns he had, with literally a pile of dog shit every single game playing quarterback to him. What's he do with a real quarterback?
Who knows? Garrett Wilson might be like the best wide receiver in the league this year with a
He
legit
could,
quarterback. But
especially
I'm
since you
just
can't
hoping the
freaking
streak
put two on him
continues.
all the time.
Let's talk
You have
about that streak. How many days in a row has it been? It's been 608 days since the last time Aaron Rodgers threw a pass that wasn't completed to Kirby Joseph.
no, it's not true. A regular season pass.
Yeah, he hasn't
He's
played
thrown plenty of practice.
practice. Don't count. I'm talking about in a
Neither
game.
is preseason. I just want everybody to understand that.
He hasn't played in a preseason game.
No. I'm just saying this because I got into an argument with a Lions fan today about this. They were all going on today in the freaking chat. No, not our chat, but on the page, the chat they were having about how preseason matters because you beat the Chiefs. I'm like, wait a minute. You're the same some bitch that said last week preseason doesn't matter when the Giants whooped your ass. He goes, it's not that wins and losses don't matter. I'm like, that's exactly what you're saying. Shut up.
The wins and
Yeah.
losses are like points on whose line is it anywhere. They don't fucking matter.
Yes, they do. You need 4 in the preseason to ensure you don't get a playoff spot. You get a good quarterback in the draft.
Oh, you can win 8 wins and not get a playoff spot and get a bad pick.
Fuck you.
But I'm not wrong.
No, I'm not even kidding. I either want a division win and Daniel Jones to be that guy, or I want 0 wins and a new fucking quarterback. I have no in between.
You know what I want? I just want teams to stay healthy.
I want to
Good
not drop my
Lord.
phone.
Look at you breaking shit now.
I don't know where the fuck it was. Sorry, man. I dropped the phone. I don't know where the hell it went.
Oh, it was funny.
Leave me alone, man. I'm fucking tired.
I know. But every time it felt like her ring in the background, like you dinged your head on a bell or something.
Well, it's because I smacked my head on the fucking peninsula.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm getting
Bastard.
tired too, though. So let's get into these sponsors. Our favorite sponsor, of course, is FTP. And I like the way it looks on this better. Fuck the pack.
It is pretty spiffy looking.
It is. Then, of course, there's Broski Bear's favorite one, FDB. Fuck the Bears. And last but not least, the sponsor that everybody loves to hear me give the slogan for. Brandon's Tire, right here at South Grand Traverse and West Atherton Road in Flint, Michigan. Flint, where the tires are shit.
Whoa, no, other way around.
Oh, yeah, I realize what I said. I am tired too, in case you didn't. Where the water is shit, but the tires are good.
Yeah, doing a sponsorship for a tire place to say where the tires are shit.
That was great. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Okay, let's start over. Brandon Service at the corner of Grand Traverse and West Ashland Road in Flint, Michigan. We're Flint, where the water is shit, but the tires are great. Call us for a new tire quote. 810-233-8230. If you need used tires, stop in and check us out. They start at $40 a piece, depending on size and condition of the tire. Mention this ad if you're buying a set of tires. You will get $10 off. James Burgess, if you're ever in the Flint area, you decide you need to buy a set of tires, make sure I'm there. You will get $25 off as part of your prize package too. I'm telling Brandon on you. Yeah, it's funny. The name is Brandon's, and Carl Brandon has been dead for 25 years. What the hell is going on behind the veil of Von Doom?
Mind your business.
It sounded like he used too much lube. His hand slipped off and knocked everything off the counter.
Well, if I was in the kitchen using lube, I guess it was too much butter then, right?
Right. That butter lube.
Oh, terrible.
Oh, we are. That being said, try every day to be a better person than you were the day before. The only way to make the world a better place, it starts right here. Thanks to everybody for joining. Thanks for everybody for subscribing and commenting and having fun with us here. It's been a blast. Tune in tomorrow as I'll find some good news topics to talk about for us at noon. I'll probably get us some more stats on Joel I'll leave it at I because I don't want to butcher it again. But for Von Doom and myself, have a great evening, everybody. Thanks again. Oh, it was a blast.
It was.
Good night.